Good morning, everybody. This is first lecture of FIBSc paper second, Physics Principles and Application. Name of the chapter is Physics of Molecules. Up to this time here, we complete the two chapters. First is Physics of Atom. In that case here, we solve the number of examples. We complete the each and every article. In the second chapter, laser and its application. We saw what is laser, what is the application of the laser, what are the characteristics of laser. Today we are going to start the next chapter, Physics of Molecule here. Okay. Now then, in this case here, we are with first article is nothing but the what is the ionic bond here. So first article is nothing but the what is ionic bond. Now we know there are different types of bond here. First is nothing but the ionic bond, second is nothing but the covalent bond, third is nothing but the hetero bond here. That we have to see in this lecture here. So what is the ionic bond here? The definition of the ionic bond is that it is the nothing but the electrostatic attraction between electropositive and electronegative element here. So electropositive elements are generally metals and electronegative elements are generally non-metals here. So it is the attraction between the electropositive charge, electropositive and electronegative elements here. Now then we have to see here what are the examples of that here. So for example, we consider the example of that is nothing but the suppose here NaCl here. So NaCl, it is the example of the ionic bond here. So how ionic bond form, that we have to see here. We know what is the atomic number of sodium. It is nothing but the 11 is the atomic number of the sodium here. Then what is the electronic configuration of sodium here? We know here it is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6 and 3s1. Now there is only one electron, it is in the outermost orbit here. Now what is the atomic number of the Cl? So Cl is nothing but the atomic number of the Cl is nothing but 17 is the atomic number. So here what is the electronic configuration of Cl here? Then we know that here it is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2 and 3p. So here it is 10, 12 and here 5 here. So in this case here, so what happens here in the third orbit? So in this case here there is one electron here. So in this case here there are 7 electrons in the outermost orbit here. Then what happens here? If we draw the figure for that here, it is sodium. In the fourth orbit there are 2 electrons. Okay, so in the third orbit there are 8 electrons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. And in the last orbit there is only one electron here. Now in the case of Cl, then what happens here? In the case of Cl, in the first orbit there are 2 electrons. In the second orbit there are 8 electrons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 electrons here. So these are the 8 electrons in the outermost orbit here. And in the last orbit what happens here? It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now here it is nothing but the absence of electron here. So this is nothing but the excess electron and there is nothing but the hole here. The absence of electron, it is nothing but hole here. So this electron, now here sodium donate 1 electron to Cl and Cl accept 1 electron from it here. So Na become plus and Cl become minus here. So here we can consider the Na plus Cl minus, you will get here NaCl here. So in this way here, sodium donate 1 electron to the neighboring Cl here. Now in the case of Cl, there are 7 electrons, it is in the outermost orbit here. And in the case of sodium, there is 1 electron, it is in the outermost orbit here. So sodium is the donor and Cl is the acceptor. Therefore the charge of the Cl become positive and the charge of the Cl is nothing but the negative here. So here that's why here we say that here Na plus Cl minus here. So it is the example of the ionic bond here. Then we have to see the number of examples from the ionic bond here. So this is the first example here. Before that here I want to tell you something about the who can donate and who can accept here. So we can draw this chart here. So here we can draw all this here. We can draw the chart here. Chart. So there are so many elements in the universe having the electron in the outermost orbit are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 here. So there are 8 electrons, its valence outermost orbit is completed here. So there is no any problem about the 8 here. So these are the elements in the universe having the electrons in the outermost orbits are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here. So we know that here to complete the octet here 8 electrons are required here. Now in this case here there is one electron, it is in the outermost orbit here. Now here instead of that here I will take you one example here. I will give you one example here. Suppose I want to buy a shirt whose cost is nothing but 100 rupees. Correct here. So I want to buy one shirt here whose cost is 100 rupees here. I have only 1 rupees in my pocket here. Only 1 rupees. And the student like you here, you have 99 rupees here. Now which deal is correct here? Suppose here if I ask you, so please give me 99 rupees here and I want to buy a shirt here. So here it is not a base deal here. Otherwise you can tell me that here, sir, I have already 99 rupees here and you only 1 rupees less for to buy the shirt here. So give me your 1 rupees here and I can buy the shirt here. So this is instead of, so here 1 rupees I donate to this student who have 99 rupees here and he can buy the shirt here. So in this way here, actually what happens here, we have to complete the octet here. Right here, we have to complete the octet here, and those element which is those element having outermost electrons are 1 here. So what happens here, to complete its octet, he required near about 7 electrons here. So instead of, so it is very difficult here. So this element donate 1 electron here, so it becomes plus 1 here. So here it becomes plus 1. Similarly, those elements having the electron it is in the outermost orbit are 2 here. To complete its octet, we require 6 electrons here. Instead of that here, this element donate 2 electrons to the neighboring here, and so here donate becomes, so that's why here it becomes plus 2 here. So in this case here it becomes plus 3 here. So leave that here. Now here those elements which are in the outermost orbit, those elements having the electron it is in the outermost orbit 5 electrons here. To complete its octet, he requires only 3 electrons here. So here he get 3 electrons. So here it is minus 3, it is minus 2, and it is your minus 1 here. For those elements we saw that here. In case of Cl here there are 7 electrons. It is the outermost orbit here. That's why here he accept 1 electron from the neighboring Na. So here Na donate 1 electron to Cl, and that's why here its octet is completed here. So here he required 1 electron. That's why here it is your negative side here. Then what about this 4 here? I will tell you the example of that also here. So those elements which are in the outer, those elements having the outermost electrons are 4. For example, Cl, Si, silicon here. So in case of silicon here, atomic number is 14 here. So it is electron configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, and 3p2 here. So its octet is complete. In the last orbit, there are only 4 electrons here. Now we know that here. So here it is nothing but silicon here. We can draw this figure in this way here, in this way. Now in case of silicon, what happens here? There are 4 electricities in the outermost. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the 4 electricities in the outermost orbit here. So here is also silicon here. Then what happens here? We can draw the figure. Now for that silicon, there are 4 electricities in the outermost orbit. 1, 2, 3, 4 here. For that silicon here, 4 electron, 1, 2, 3, 4 here. For that silicon, 4 electron, 1, 2, 3, 4. For that silicon, there are 4 electrons, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now in this way here, left and right and up and down here, there is silicon and silicon here. So then what happens here? In this case here, this is the central, we can say it is the reference here as silicon. Now to complete the octet here, we require 4 electrons here. Now silicon having 4 electrons, it is in the outermost orbit here. The valence electrons are 4 here. Now then what happens here? Silicon collect 4 electrons from the neighboring 4 silicon atom here. So here its octet is completed here. So this is one, and this one here. So 4 electron its whole here, and 4 electrons from this and this here. So silicon completes 4 electrons completed its octet by collecting 4 electrons from the neighboring 4 atoms. That's why we can say that here, if there is regular and periodic arrangements of the atoms or molecule here, it is called the crystal here. So silicon is known as the crystal. So what is the definition of the crystal here? If there is regular and repeated arrangement of the atom or molecule here, it is called the crystal here. So silicon is the crystal here. So this is the example of the ionic bond here. So next to that here we have to see the another examples of the ionic bond here. For example, we consider it is your CaCl2 here. So this is the another example of the ionic bond here. So what is the atomic number of Ca? So atomic number of Ca is 20 here. So what is the electron configuration here? We know it is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6. So here it is your 10, it is your 18, 3p6 and 4s2 here. 4s2 here. So there are two electrons. It is in the outermost orbit here. So this is the electronic configuration of the C atom here. Now what is Cl? We know here. Cl atomic number of the Cl is nothing but 17 here. So what is electronic configuration here? It is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2 and 3p. It 10. It is 10, 12, 12 and 5 here. It is your 5 here. So 3p. So here in this case here. There are 7 electrons in the outermost orbit here. Correct here? It is 7 electrons in the outermost orbit here. Now then what happens here? CaCl2 here. So without drawing the big figure, we can draw this figure Ca. Now how many electrons are there in the outermost orbit here? There are 2 electrons in the outermost orbit here. Okay, Ca. And now here in the case of Cl, there are this is Cl and another is Cl here. So in the case of one Cl, there are 7 electrons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 here. So by using another chalk here. So this is the vacancy. This is the vacancy here. Correct here. Okay. So here this one electron goes to this here and one this atom goes to this here. So in this case here, Ca donate 2 outermost electrons to the 2 Cl atom here. So here in this case here, this becomes CaCl2 here. So there are 2 chlorine atom here and there is only one Ca here. In the case of Ca, there are 2 electrons it is in the outermost orbit here. In the case of Cl, there are 7 electrons it is in the outermost orbit here. So electronic configuration here. So octet of the Cl gets completed by accepting 1 electron from Ca, and this in this case also the electronic configuration or outermost orbit or octet of the Cl is completed by accepting 1 electron from the Cl. So Cl become plus and Cl become negative here. So this is nothing but another example of the ionic bond here. So here there are so many examples. We can take another example also here. So Na2O. So here this is nothing but the example of the next example of the ionic bond here. Now what is the Na? Atomic number of Na? Atomic number of Na is nothing but the 11. Now what is the electronic configuration here? It is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6 and 3s1. So in this case here, there is 1 electron. It is in the outermost orbit. By using electronic configuration here, what is O? We know here it is your 8O6 here. So here atomic number of the oxygen is nothing but the 8 here. So what is its electronic configuration here? It is 1s2, 2s2, 2p4. So in this case here, there are it is 8 correct here. 2p4 here. In this case here, there is 2 electrons. There are 6 electrons sitting in the outermost orbit here. Now to complete the octet of the oxygen here, we require 2 electrons here. So in this case here, what happens here? It is Na. There is 2 electrons sitting in the outermost orbit here, and it is in case of oxygen here, there are 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. So vacancies are, this is the vacancy here. So this is the vacancy here. These are the holes here. Absence of electron, it is nothing but the hole here. So we know in case of sodium, atomic number of sodium is 11. It is electronic configuration 1s2, 2s2, 2p6 and 3s1. There is 1 electron, it is in the outermost orbit. And in case of oxygen here, 8O6, 8 is the atomic number of the oxygen. Its electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p4. So in the second orbit, there are 4 plus 2, there are 6 electrons here. To complete its octet, we require 2 electrons here. And we know that here, in case of Na here, so there is 1 electron, it is in the outermost orbit here. Actually, it is not so here. This is Na, 1 electron, and this is Na, 1 electron here. So this sodium donate 1 electron to this here, and this sodium donate 1 electron to this here. So in this case here, it is Na2O here. So this is nothing but the all about, this is information about the ionic bond. There are so many examples also here. Again, we can take the few examples from that also, because you can get the clear cut idea about the ionic bond here. Okay, now next example of ionic bond is Na3N. Na3N here. So we know that here Na is, we know that we are familiar with that Na. So what is the atomic number of sodium? Atomic number of sodium is nothing but the Na1 here. So what is its electronic configuration here? It is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s1 here. So here 10 plus 1. So here in this case here there is one electron in the outermost orbit. It is loosely bound here. We know that here, and it is what is N, atomic number of N is nothing but the 7. So what is the electronic configuration here? Electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 1s2, 2s2, 2p3 here. Okay, 2p3 here. So in this case here there are 5 electrons sitting in the outermost orbit here. So there are 5 electrons sitting in the valence electrons are 5 here. So how can we complete here? Na3N here. So it is your sodium, it is your sodium, and it is your sodium here. There are 3 sodium atom here. So 1, 2, 3. For each sodium there is 1 electron. It is in the outermost orbit. For this sodium, this is the outermost electron. It is outermost electron. It is 3s1 electron here. So in this case here 3s1 is nothing but the outermost electron here. So these are loosely bound here. Now N. Now in case of N, what is the electronic configuration here? In case of N here, there are 5 electrons sitting in the outermost orbit. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So valence electrons are this here. We can see that here. So this is the vacancy, this is the vacancy, and this is the vacancy here. To complete the octet of the nitrogen here, we require 3 electrons here, and we know that here there are 3 sodium atom here. So this sodium atom donate 1 electron to this here, this sodium atom donate 1 electron to this here, and this sodium donate to 1 electron to this here. And in this way here, by taking 3 electrons from the 3 neighboring sodium atom here, so here this N complete its octet here. So this is the another example of the ionic bond here. Again last we take the example of the ionic bond is nothing but the, so the another example of this is CaO here. So CaO, it is nothing but the another example of the ionic bond here. So what is atomic number of calcium here? It is nothing but 20. So 20 Ca40, it is nothing but the electron. It is 20 Ca40 here. 20 is the atomic number and 40 is nothing but the mass number here. So what is the electronic configuration here? It is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 10, 18, and it is nothing but the 4s2 here. 4s2 here. So in this case here, in the fourth orbit, there are 2 electrons. It is in the outermost orbit here. And we know O here. We know here. O is here 8O, 16 here. In this case, the atomic number is 8 and mass number is nothing but the 16 here. So here atomic number is nothing but the 8 here. So what is its electronic configuration? It is 1s2, 2s2, 2p4 here. So in this case here, 4 plus 2, it is your 6 electrons sitting in the outermost orbit here. So to complete its, we know here, to complete its octet here, we require 2 electrons here. So we can see that it is your Ca. In this case here, there are 2 electrons sitting in the outermost orbit here, and it is your oxygen here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. So in this case here, by another color here, we can draw. Now these are the 2 vacancies here, or there is the absence of electron here. So calcium Ca donate 1 electron to this position and 1 electron to this here. So Ca, there are 2 electrons sitting in the outermost orbit. These are the valence electron here. And in case of oxygen here, there are 6 electrons. It is in the outermost orbit here. And in the beginning here, we saw that chart here. Who can donate and who can accept here. So to complete its octet, 6 electrons are required here. But it is not good here, deal here. So in this case here, only 2 electrons are required to complete its octet here. So oxygen take 2 electrons from the neighboring Ca here, and oxygen complete its octet here. So these all are the examples of the ionic bond here. Now next to that here, we have to see here what is the covalent bond here. So just we have to see the definition of the covalent bond here. So the covalent bond, another is nothing but the, another bond is nothing but the covalent bond. Now, as we know that here, what is the ionic bond here? Ionic bond is formed by the electrostatic attraction between positive and negative element here. Or we can say that here it is the electrostatic attraction between electropositive and electronegative here. Generally, electropositives are metals here and electronegatives are non-metals here. Now this is completely different from that here. What is covalent bond here? It is also the chemical bond. Ionic bond is the chemical bond. Covalent bond is the chemical bond here. And what is the difference between them here? Covalent bond is formed by the sharing of the electron here. So covalent bond is formed by the sharing of the electron here. Now how sharing occurs here, that we have to see here. Suppose we consider 9F. Suppose it is the example of the fluorine here, 9F19 here. So here 9F19 here. So 9 is nothing but the atomic number of the fluorine here. So just we can take one example, and in the next lecture we can take the another examples of the covalent bond, and then we have to see the what is the van der Waals here. So just for the sake of simplicity here, we consider this here. So in case of this here, fluorine, there are it is the electronic configuration here. So fluorine having 9 atomic number is 9 here. So what is its electronic configuration here? It is 1s2, 2s2, 2p4 here, 2p5 here. So this is nothing but the electronic configuration here. So in this case here, what happens here? There are 7 electrons in the outermost here, here. 7 electrons here. So can here in now here, so we can consider another fluorine 9 here. So 1s2, 2s2 and 2p5 here, 2p5 here. So there are also 7 electrons here. So we can draw this fluorine 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Can here. Now here in this case here, fluorine here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 here. So fluorine required 1 electron here. Now here we consider this fluorine atom and this is the fluorine element here. So then what happens here? This fluorine required 1 electron. This fluorine required 1 electron here. Then what happens here? So here in this case here, we required 1 electron here. So this fluorine shared 1 electron from this neighboring here. Okay. And this fluorine shared 1 electron from this here. So these 2 electrons here, this electron and this electron, these are the sharing here. So we can say that here fluorine here. So if there is the sharing of the electron, then this is nothing but the covalent bond here. So in covalent bond is formed by the sharing of the electron here. Now this is the example of the covalent bond here, but here in this is the single bond here. In the next lecture we can see here what is the double bond, what is the triple bond, and we can see the another type of the bond here. So till have a good day. Bye.